It is today's news in Warcraft. I'm sorry, I've been listening to Jim Cornette, and he just made me laugh on the Hulk Hogan lies. And this is today's news in Warcraft, seamlessly blending the general inanity and all-around fun of World of Warcraft Classic with the horrors of today's news. And yes, we still play on a controller. It's actually comfortable, but console port has been issuing a whole lot of updates lately, and I don't know why. They have. So if you haven't tried that add-on in a while with the controller, try it out. It's been a heck of a lot better. I mean it's been improving. But our big story today, while we're on the Darkshire run, we hope we survive it, is and I don't mean to laugh about the news story. I mean to laugh about surviving the Darkshire run. And I've been over here, and apparently there has been 2 more wildfires going on. As if one new one isn't enough, there are 2 new LA wildfires, in addition to all of the other wildfires that have been going on around the LA area that have not been put out yet. They're not contained. And there's been something about the hydrants. I'm not entirely sure what it is. And no, it's not the conspiracy theory that Fox News has told you. No, Gavin Newsom did not turn off the water. Okay? No, he did not. That's actually really freaking stupid. I don't know why you people believe this. I don't know why you people believe this willy-nilly. I'm agreeing with Jim Cornette here. We need to start putting shock collars on all these right-wing pundits and Donald Trump and Hulk Hogan and even my favorite wrestler of all time, Ric Flair. And every single time one of them lies, a few thousand volts goes right into your neck. And maybe that'll get you to stop lying in public and on air. You need to be held accountable as we do the Darkshire run. So, hey, we made it to Duskwood. And somebody, I hope you loot your wolfie. Get that wolfie. I'll help that guy out. Oh, no fair. That was a Skinner too. No fair. No fair. Oh, that's a spider. That doesn't count. I can't skin spiders. But yeah, we've got this new fire. Crews battle to contain raging LA fires for a 4th day. The residents, if you live in LA, you just need to get out. I'm sorry, get out of there. It looks awful from what I see, and I'm sure if you're experiencing this firsthand, it's got to be even worse. We had one, and we had one around where I live. It was in the next county over, and it came over. The smoke came over. It blew onto us, and oh, Lord, was that not horrible? It was just plain awful, and I'm gonna get that one. And you couldn't breathe. It was very hard to breathe. Of course, the Board of Education here and all the wonderful, decided that, we can breathe that. It's no problem. And they decided to have classes that day. But, no, let's work on our melee skills again. No, so, I can only imagine what it would be like to go through this. And, you're right there, right smack dab in the middle of the fire. And you could smell the fire from a county away. So just the smell of it was enough to clog up your lungs, make you cough, and everything else. And that was from another county. So I can only imagine if you're smack dab in the middle of all this, okay? So let's finish the Duskwood run, and then we'll warp back, and I will leave this one as it is, because it's still a wildfire out of control. You're still believing right-wing conspiracy theories that Gavin Newsom turned off the water. You seriously remove. Don't worry. So, don't worry. You can always argue that it's my free speech. And there you go, okay? And again, it's not, y'all don't even understand that. That's coming very soon. I might do that one in a minute instead of rant on Hulk Hogan being booed out of the arena for the first Netflix Raw. Ooh. Oh, that was a good one. But I'll get to that one in another report, not on this one. Oh, wait, I had to go to the town hall, you silly head. Why was I thinking the inn? I have to go to the Duskwood town hall. And then I'll grab the flight path and then whoosh back with the Hearthstone because, as you can see, I'm broke. I trained everything up and it bankrupted me. So let's go ahead. We'll get the flight path and then we'll hearth back, and we'll call this one a day. But yeah, if you live in LA, you need to be getting out. Anywhere in that area where all those wildfires have been going on. I'm going to consult the map here a minute. Let me look at the map. Yeah, I can do that while I'm here. Because I'm going to look up. Let me see here. Venice. Let's see here. Venice Beach. Yep. Okay, well, Hulk Hogan's residence, Venice Beach, California. That's where he's, that's where he lived. And oh, poor Hulk Hogan. He's going to be a victim of these wildfires. No, because I'm too poor. I can't fly anywhere. So we're going to hearth back. So there's a whole lot of celebrities that have had their houses just absolutely destroyed. And I am hoping this finally makes you care about the environment and the garbage we've been putting out into it and everything else. And, oh, I mean, I'm really hoping that is the case. But knowing y'all, you've drank the Kool-Aid and you think Gavin Newsom turned off the water. Or I don't know, maybe it was Canada, because I heard they have a pipeline that they can turn off so you don't get the Canadian water. And I mean, this is really what you stupid people believe. Honest to God. Think for 5 seconds. And these conspiracy theories that you have fall apart. Think. Well, in any event, here we are. So for today's news in Warcraft, for the wildfire story, I'm going to come back in a couple seconds here to deal with Hulk Hogan getting booed out of the building and, reasons why that happened. So stay tuned for that one in a little bit. But on the wildfire front, they're still burning out of control. It's not contained. It's not Gavin Newsom's fault. It's a result of climate change. And you people simply cannot believe that your actions led to this kind of thing. And these celebrities' actions with their super expensive private jets and stuff led directly to this action. All right, well, I'm going to stay a minute. I'm apparently going to have to stay a minute because I'm still on this rant. These rich celebrities and good God. Like, really, people, you fly in all of these expensive private planes. Al Gore flies in the private jets and everything else. They don't even take first class on your plane. Because that's too plebeian for them. They have their own. Or they charter their own flight. And do you know how much gas that wastes? Do you not know how much that wastes? Do you not know how much pollution that puts out? Your big sprawling mansions with your gigantic pools that are leaving these gigantic carbon footprints because you have to have a heated pool. Because if you don't have a heated pool, oh my God, it's going to be on and you're going to whine and cry and fuss. My God. I'm really, truthfully hoping that this is the event that actually makes you care instead of the event that it is, which, y'all being yourselves and instead y'all being yourselves and being selfish and greedy people with your private jets. Oh, I actually got wing clip off. Okay. Must be getting better at this. Okay, well, let's see here. But seriously, people, actions have consequences. Your big gas guzzling SUV that you got from that car lot because, oh my gosh, because, oh my God, because nobody sells a sedan anymore. Like, honest to goodness, nobody sells a dang sedan. And nobody does. Like, absolutely nobody does. And yet here we are having to deal with your crap and what you've done because you can't, because you know what? There's no such thing as a sedan, number one. And number two, you simply wouldn't care. You wouldn't care. Start caring. Start caring, and maybe I'll start caring about you as a rich celebrity. Right? All right, so we're going to get this. Let's get this Murloc. Start caring, people. Jimmy Carter did. Jimmy Carter put solar panels in the White House. Wasn't that great of him? Wasn't that amazingly great of him? But y'all don't care. You supported Ronald Reagan next. And then he promptly took them out. And now Ronald Reagan's home is getting burnt down in a climate fire. Hulk Hogan apparently didn't care, and his home in Venice Beach is getting burnt to the ground. Probably might get burnt to the ground. Or at least it's getting smoked out where he's going to have to evacuate. You know, poor Hulk Hogan. You know, poor James Woods, poor this one, poor this one. No. Those people have enough money. They can move wherever they want it. They can move right here. There's a couple houses for sale. There's one down at the end of my street. Now, remember when I told you mine was a steal? They're wanting to sell this house down the street for me for $400,000. $400,000. I didn't even pay a quarter of that for my house. Not in the least, my friend. So, guess what? I'm sitting here pretty, but, you know, I can worry about other people. I can worry about this wildfire because I've had it happen in a county over from me. We've got a forest nearby me. If that catches on fire, I'm just plain screwed. And I know because of who I go home with and who I sleep with at night, nobody's going to give a rat's behind about me and my problem. So let's go and turn in this, and I'm going to finish this rant up. You know, but you know, you're going to have to start caring, and there's no way around it. Absolutely no way around this anymore. Y'all are going to have to start caring. Well, I can't come back because the server's going to shut down in 15 minutes. So I guess about, oh yeah, they said it was going to shut down. It was going to be about an hour. Oh, okay, I can do that too. So we'll go over here to the end. We'll get it starting here, but the Everstill Bridge never gets fixed. I mean, they didn't have the technology yet to do phasing. And if they did this as a phase deal, oh, that would have been pretty. Oh, it would have been really pretty. But here we are. Let's get here to the inn. And we are going to log off and get out of here so the server can shut down and fix itself. So, and I'm going to listen to more Jim Cornette because I'm having a real good time listening to him today. Go listen to him if you haven't. So, for today's news and Warcraft, this is Ainann with Rory the Bear Cub Cat. And I wish you a great day and great gaming. Be safe if you're in LA, by the way. Goodbye, everybody.